Actually. He's a doppelganger, and his name is Ethan.
All right, let's get this started here. Fourside 11 to go roll.
Okay, yeah. So as I was saying, just opts to go whatever he's feeling like in the moment. And these two were actually playing this exact matchup in friendlies earlier because there was
and he had plenty of practice beforehand because we ran a side event where it was only Roy. So he had plenty enough practice for this.
Well, they were doing Roy Dittos to just warm up because they knew they were going to both be playing in side bracket. Fourside did indeed actually win that side bracket as well.
Oh, all right.
And then
let's see if he wins this bracket.
Yeah, Cornball then asked him to play some friendlies with him after their set. And you're not SDIing up? Okay, there we go. There we go. Yep. We had the property SDI there.
Good counter. Yeah, once Sora gets some snare strings on you, it's hard to get out of them.
Guffey, that'll never get old. Good stuff there to Cornball. Catches that recovery off stage. Something that he's not able to do when Fourside's playing that Bowser Jr. as Sora's ability to stop Bowser Jr.'s recovery significantly worse than Roy's.
Trying to punish a counter off stage. It doesn't connect. There's more Sora stuff happening. Oh, the last hit failing to connect. And Fourside getting him off stage with a side B. Oh.
Fortel not going to take it yet.
Not yet. Oh, but the back air will.
He's going to barely be able to make that back. Yeah. Good stuff to Fourside. Knows how far he can go off stage.
Which is honestly very important if you're playing Roy. It's stuff I like to see.
Yeah. Well, he's got so much aerial drift, but his ability to turn around in the air is so
it's very
diminished.
Nice. Yeah. Love seeing a top-level Roy. It was front row seats for Spargo at Supernova this year.
Oh, yeah.
Very incredible stuff.
Well, and Cola, we just got to see Cola play a whole bunch of Luminosity gaming.
Yeah, Cola taking that tournament.
Yeah, very impressive stuff.
With a pop-off that might be remembered. Definitely costing
Man was ready to take the whole building down with him.
And unfortunately, it costed him the money that he won, if you saw that.
Oh, did it really?
It did, yes. He was like, well, I know where all my winnings are going.
Is that just a joke tweet, or was that actually
I'm 99% certain it was. It costed him most of those winnings. Hopefully he got to keep some of them.
I don't see. Okay, so that's where I'm wondering, because like they would have taken those decorations down anyway.
Yeah.
They didn't own the facility. At least I would assume not.
And those decorations did look like they came right out of Walmart. So.
Exactly. So like, even if they did want to save those and he needed to pay for more, I can't imagine that'd be more than $100 like that. So
Cola was doing the job for them.
Exactly. They should be paying him.
Right.
Really.
Back throw is going to kill here. Both players down to one stock. Fourside playing extra aggressive, which is what you want to do against Sora in this matchup in particular. Let Sora do those nair and forward air strings that we've been seeing Cornball do at the beginning of this match.
That is something that Roy is very good at doing. He makes your opponent really question, you know, like, okay, well, now he just won't stop holding in. He just keeps hitting me. So I need to start playing defensive. You know, how do I get this Roy away from me?
Yes.
And so you start second guessing your decisions, and that's when the Roy player just runs all over you.
Yes.
Looks like one of us might have a match. Okay.
You're back on stream?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
All right. Fourside, just like that, taking game one with that up smash. Cornball does not look super happy about that.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't be either. After doing all those cool stunts and dying to that.
If I'm Cornball here, I'm looking to be playing a little more defensive, a little more out of shield. Possibly some grabs, possibly some nairs out of shield, because one thing that Roy and many of the Fire Emblem characters have in common is that they do not have good grab combos, and they just, in general, don't have good grabs, both range, damage, kill power, etc. So
you can do something in early percents with their grab combos, but not in the long run.
Yeah. So I would imagine that it's going to be more beneficial to Cornball to be a little overly defensive in this matchup as opposed to under defensive. However, that being said, I'm not a Sora player, so I'm going to trust that Cornball knows what he's doing. Hopefully can get this second win, opting to go right back to PS2, as we can see.
Yeah, PS2 being a very favored stage this whole tournament.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're the Midwest. We're basically married to PS2. We play the stage both in sickness and in health.
And what a stage it is.
There's 2 characters in the game that I will ban this stage against game 1, and that is Donkey Kong and Steve.
And Steve for sure. Well, Steve
gets guaranteed iron on the sides of the stage, on the metal.
And in the green on this stage.
He can get iron anywhere technically. Good up air out of the ice block. But he gets guaranteed iron off of like almost every single mine when he's on those metal ledges. Oh, good little poke off stage.
Nice poke with the
So again,
side
yep,
view.
this is exactly what I was looking for, is for Cornball to play just a little more defensive, wait for fourside, to throw out those options. Good at DI on the
Yeah, and
on
he
the
did
jab
so
as
with
well.
fourside whipping that up smash earlier. He was able to get a decent combo off of a down tilt. It seems he's...
So and you'll notice something that is true for a lot of players and a lot of characters, and that's that when they're playing their character that they're used to playing, their main, they will know both the ins and outs, the advantage and disadvantages of the character. However, when you start playing against players who are just playing a character and they're pretty new to it, you're going to notice that they're not going to be very good at recognizing when they're in disadvantage and when they need to be choosing the correct defensive option. And so that's why I'm really hoping that Cornball continues to opt to go a little more on the defensive this game, because yeah, just like that,
there it is.
fourside opted to land with the down air and then immediately swung again, hoping to just catch Cornball
fourside
out.
hitting the taunt there as well.
Possibly just wants to pump himself up. I imagine, knowing fourside, even if he loses this game, he will probably stick on the Roy, stay there.
Although I wouldn't mind seeing a Bowser Jr. come out of him, if I'm being completely honest. Bowser Jr. Sora seems like it would be fun to talk about and see here in this high-level environment. Getting something off with the side B there. Playing defensive this game has shown to be doing wonders for Cornball.
Yeah.
He's been doing good at closing those gaps, whiffing a grab, but the back hit of Nair, hopefully starting something? Nope, doesn't seem to be the case.
Good SDI from fourside.
From fourside, yes. Ooh,
It's a bit of a myth that you want to SDI away from Sora's loops. You want to be SDIing up. And
Upwards,
then once you're away from him upwards, then you want to hold away, because then the Sora player has to commit to going higher with their loops, with their full hops or short hops, and then you can hold away, because then they won't be able to land in time to continue the string. But fourside, again, gets that stock and is taunting on Cornball, hoping to hype himself up, but instead this might be a taunt to get bodied. And again, Cornball eager to end this game, to close it out, but might be opting to be a little too aggressive, but an excellent read on the defensive option is going to get that up smash.
Both players 1-1 even. Whoever takes this will take the next game.
So like I said, I'm expecting fourside. Whilst he is a very good player, he's also a little bit of a stubborn player. So if he really wants to be playing Roy, he's gonna play Roy.
Yeah, more power to him in that case.
And who knows? It could definitely work out for him. It worked out game 1. It looked like Cornball made the necessary adaptations, but we also could see the swap here.
Oh, nope.
Looks like
Smash
players not totally in agreement on what the picks and bans were. So instead, we're going to be running it back once again
to Pokemon Stadium number 2.
PS2. Electric Boogaloo, round 3.
Fourside highlighting Roy. It seems that might be the pick. Picking the color. It seems to be the case.
Indeed. And here in Ohio and throughout the vast majority of the Smash scene, you will see character first, stage second, despite the game forcing you to do it in the other order. So if fourside was going to go Bowser Jr., presumably Cornball would know before stage bans and stage picks. But both players continuing to have a little fun with it while they're playing.
Did both of them taunt? I only saw Cornball. All right.
Yeah, fourside taunted right off the bat, and then when Cornball saw the taunt, he immediately taunted back.
Yeah, we get a little silly here at Tuesday Trials. Ooh. Knowing when to shield from Cornball.
Yeah, now Cornball's starting to move. He's starting to see the gaps, the chinks in fourside's armor. And is starting to, now it looks like Cornball's gotten at least a little more comfortable with his defensive game and is now comfortable throwing out defensive options whilst retreating.
Trying to read there with an up smash, but fourside in this game showing to use the platforms to his advantage. Up with something here, maybe with the freeze.
Another good read on the defensive air dodge away. Ooh, that actually two-framed the recovery. An aggressive get-up attack off ledge is going to net fourside stage control, but Cornball going to knock him right off, and the two players are going back and forth like a ping-pong ball. Is this going to be it? No, Cornball expecting another air dodge away, and both times fourside gave it to Cornball, but he didn't get it.
Getting the kill with the up tilt here. And I think that's the first time I've ever seen Sora kill with an up tilt. So I'm learning a lot tonight here.
I know, it's a little bit, it's always a little interesting when you see a character kill with a combo tool.
It's nice to see. I like how it looks too. He spins that Keyblade.
It looks like it should be more of a kill move.
One thing he's doing here, bonking him with the Keyblade a whole bunch.
We're getting a lot of counterplay off stage. I expected to see a counter there from Cornball, but opting to just drop down fair and instead not going to find the hit he was looking for. Fourside brightly guessing to go high with that recovery. But still, Fourside's got a lot of ground to make up here, and these defensive air dodges that he's getting scared of these combos are not helping him in the slightest.
Make it back, and he does because you're playing Sora.
With
the neutral B. Fourside running to the back there, probably trying to read something off of the side B.
Yeah, and it looks like Fourside's looking for an obvious opening, something unsafe that Cornball might throw out. But Cornball smartly not giving it to him. And so, that was probably the closest he's gotten so far.
Cornball seems to be doing the same, waiting for a nice opportunity to take another stock here off of Fourside.
But again, despite the players not being able to hear me, I think Cornball has really done exactly what I was hoping he would do, which was that...
It feels like he heard you somehow.
Yeah,
you said
the universe communicated it to him.
You said play defensive, and he just started playing defensive, and it seems to be paying out here.
Yeah, because you notice every time Fourside has hit his shield, if he drops the shield, he's dead. I'm sorry?
I said, are either of you CEO?
No, we're Smash Brothers.
But Fourside going to close out that stock with an up smash.
And a taunt. Maybe something to hype him up again.
At this point, he's a whole stock down. He kind of needs it.
He does need it, yes. Especially as Cornball.
You know, if you're going to get taunt to get bodied, at least you're going to go down anyway. So, but yeah, just like this, Cornball's finding his strings, trying to call out the defensive options. A bit of a whiffed smash attack there, probably hoping Cornball would roll in. Oh, and is that going to be it? No, not quite.
Oh, but that will
Good call out on the up smash, and I am going to go play on stream. Good stuff to Cornball, getting it 2-0. I'm going to be playing against Sigma Rizzler, a.k.a. Snuggy, a.k.a.